You gonna say hello to the world? Say hello, world! Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys have had a great week. It's been a great week for me. As you can see here, I've got a new little puppy here. We went and picked her up last Thursday, and we got her at a local shelter. When we were looking for other dogs, we ended up seeing her in a field getting walked, and she immediately caught my eye. I brought her back. I asked right away if she was available for adoption, and she was, which is fantastic because she's only 2 months old, which means that she's a brand new little puppy. I've really been debating on whether or not to get another purebred dog like my Weimaraner, but I ended up going to the shelter a couple times, and I had saw one dog before, but he couldn't come home with us because he didn't like cats, which was unfortunate. But lo and behold, 2 weeks later, this little girl came home with us. So you'll be expecting to see her in a lot of videos. Like always, all of our other animals always show up in all these videos. So this is Tesla, and she's a little mixed dog. So we're happy here to have her at the house, and it's a great addition. She gets along with the other dogs, and I'm really happy to have her as my new shop dog. She loves to sleep. She sleeps all the time, which is alright. Because I know in a few months she'll be rambunctious and running all over the place. Hope you guys had a great Labor Day, and if you guys don't celebrate Labor Day, I hope you guys had just a fantastic Monday. Got out there, got productive, and did some stuff, accomplished some things, and ended up having a great night afterwards. So yesterday I was really busy out at the forge. I had a couple of orders of holdfasts to go and get done, and I ended up just finding all of the non-used stock I had and went ahead and just forged everything out that I had just to get caught up and have spare stuff available. So this right here is what I ended up coming up with. I have 5 round top holdfasts and I have 1 flat top one. This right here is a traditional bench dog, and it just needs to have the teeth cut in it. It is just like this. This is not how these are originally intended for. Usually you have a big, like a 4x4 or 6x6 square chunk of like an oak or something that you put them in, and then you move the oak up and down. But for me, I wasn't using this spot. I just drilled a hole and pounded this little bench dog in, and it works great like this. This is on the end of the bench, so it doesn't really ever get used with a holdfast. Thinking about holdfast, I really have been going back and forth about which one is my favorite design. You have these regular round ones right here, and then I have these little flat top ones that have a nice sloping curve to them. I think my personal preference is really the flat top ones. I'm really liking the design of them. They take up less material, which means that if I still use the same amount of material as I have this, I get more reach out of it. These ones also seem like they flex a little bit better and hold a little bit tighter down onto the material. So I think that I'm going to start making a few of these and get these ones ready for like production as well to be able to sell. So you should be able to see those up on probably like my Etsy shop or something like that soon. And if you guys are interested, you guys can always just message me. So these right now are the 2 designs that I have. I tried to make a decorative holdfast before, and I like how it's different, but it's just twisted. It doesn't really serve any real purpose. I ended up having to square this top off first and then twisting around the whole top. So this is just one of those things I was just playing with. So as you can see that I've been working on stuff that is shop related for yesterday on Labor Day, and this week's project is also going to be a shop related one because I have something that's been laying around for a while and I want to create a new space for it. And I've also been playing around with, I saw Wood by Wright. I don't know if his name is James Wright, and he has almost an all hand tool YouTube channel, which is really neat. And he carves like everything. Everything that he makes has a carving in it. I'd gotten these little carving chisels years and years and years ago, and I think they were just from Harbor Freight, and they aren't really anything too expensive. I'm going to try some of that out and use some of those chisels just to see what I can come up with, and maybe I can carve a few things and make something decorative. She's going to have to learn that it's for vacuuming, not for chewing on. I also got this newer style saw vise in. I like my wooden one, and it's a bigger. I like it because it's up higher. But this one is nicer. It's a little bit slimmer right in this area. So I can actually use this for my back saws, which my wooden one I can't because it's too bulky right here in the inside. I guess that's one of the disadvantages between the wood and the metal. I'm sure with the wood you might be able to use some kind of harder wood to create the thinner top, but I only used oak, and that's all I have in the shop, which is fine. But now I got this other little saw vise, and we'll see how it does. Extremely simple to use. I actually just mounted it to this one little 2x6 and then have it held down by these holdfasts. And there's this piece right here. Let me see if I can do this. There's this piece right here that all you gotta do is pull it down, and it loosens up the vise, and then you can push this in and it opens everything up. So it's very easy to use, very user friendly. You can find these all over eBay as well, and they are not expensive. So then you just put it in there. I guess you just hold that, and then you can push this back up, and then it's ready to get your saw sharpened up. She's always sleeping, and usually not like this. She usually spreads her body out all over the place. Alright, well, today it's over. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for Friday, as I have a shop project coming up, and it should be a good one. It should be kind of space saving and really useful. So stay tuned. Come back on Friday for the next shop video, and as always, I will see you guys on the next video.